Hello guys, my name is Alex. Hope you guys are ready for a little Mw3 for 3 action. But I have a little topic to cover, and it's about how going, not dying helps your team a lot more than just rushing in and getting some kills. So in these rounds here, I actually don't end up picking up a death, and I end up earning my kill streaks and everything. But it's just so important to myself that I didn't die. There's like a nice little way you can look at it. If you don't die, you're able to help your team all the way through, and being like a strategic player, not dying and staying in the game, helps you so much more than just rushing in, getting a couple kills, then dying. Especially when you're playing by yourself. I'm not playing by myself in this game, but I do play a majority of my search by myself. And not dying when you're by yourself is so important. You can never trust your teammates. I know I always try to. I'm always thinking, oh, if he can cover that way, then I don't have to. No, I have to try to always cover my back. And I love playing that way. Like thinking, these guys are really bad, and I probably should never trust them. Like even if they're like all-star, unless you know them and you can personally say they're a good player and I 100% trust them, then you probably shouldn't. You should probably always play by yourself. But not dying here. Just look at this. So I got my first, got a nice little kill streak in the very beginning. Kind of adding myself, becoming this monster, and I'm just kind of playing rather slowly. I'm just kind of hanging out near our back of our base, playing the objective. Basically here we're on defense. My whole idea is I'm just not going to go into their base. And right here I end up taking it the bomb carrier. Which, knowing where the bomb is and you don't want to die, that's all-star. Just completely, just hang out on top of it. Guess what? They have to plant that bomb in order to win. So I'm just going to hang out right on top of it. I think right here is actually where I notice it. But I'm just going to start hanging out on top of it. And I do this twice in the 2 rounds, in these 3 rounds I do. The first one, it was on offense, so I had the bomb. And then these 2, I just kind of hanging on top of them. I know it's there. I know they have to plant the bomb in order to win. Why don't I just play like this? 100%. I know rushing in is really nice, and it's super exciting. But this is how you're going to win a game of Search and Destroy. Play the objectives. Base all your gaming around the objectives. I know it's really fun to run to the back of their base and pick up a quad spray and take out a whole bunch of snipers. And this is how I need to always think about things. Of course I could run in, pick up a couple kills and die. It's super exciting and I love doing that once in a while. But with this, I'm just kind of winning it for us. I'm picking a game up, I'm playing smart. I earned my specialist bonus, which I love. Thank you for the specialist bonus. And my favorite perk coming back into hand. It's marksman. It's kind of an underrated perk, but I love it. Just check out that. I probably wouldn't have been able to get that guy unless I had the marksman perk on. And basically, just overall, it really helps me out a lot. Especially right here. I don't know if I would have noticed this guy right here. I'm just kind of hanging out, and they're there. I don't know. I don't even know if I would have seen him. Most likely not. But look at this. I'm just playing the objective. I know the bomb's right there, so I'm just kind of hanging out on top of it again. I don't think I noticed it yet, though. I think this is where I begin to notice. I'm oh, the bomb's right there. And I start saying, oh, just come over to me, the bomb's over here. But even without doing, I'm just hanging in our base, and I'm playing the objective. I'm hanging on top of the bomb that they have to plant. And look at me, I'm just picking up guys. How many kill streaks with that? 10 or so? 10, 11? And that's how I love to play Search and Destroy. Just play it nice and objective-based. And don't run in, just don't pick up some deaths.